Hi, it's Caitlin from Caitlin Swatches, and I'm here with some lilac polishes. So if you love purple, then this video is for you. Painted Polish is launching a new collection called I Love Lilac. It's launching on April 14th at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will include all of that information down in the description, including the link to the Painted Polish shop. But I've got so many beautiful lilac polishes. It's like one of my favorite colors, so I'm very into this collection. I'm very excited about it. There's also some glitter polishes, some glitter toppers, which if you know me, you know I love my toppers. So I'm excited to share those with you. And let's just get into it. So I will start with the I Love Lilac collection. This one is called Lost in Lilac, and it is described as a medium lilac crelly base with crushed gold flakies. So this, as you can see, has a really nice milky base, which is the crelly aspect of it. And it also has the prettiest, most delicate gold flakes. It kind of looks like little gold foil in your nails, and it's really quite beautiful. So this one builds up really nicely in 2 coats. I would recommend leaving it in 2 coats because I was able to get opacity and a really smooth, beautiful finish that way. I would also recommend a good glossy top coat because the gold flakes have a tiny bit of texture. It's nothing too serious, but you definitely want a nice top coat to smooth everything out and bring back the shine. So this is it in 2 coats plus top coat, and it's a really pretty shade of lilac. Next up, we have I Lilac You a Lot, and this one features a pink to orange to gold color shifting iridescent flake and micro holographic flakes in a lilac crelly base. So this base, again, is totally gorgeous. It's that milky crelly base, and the hollow in it is just beautiful. It's delicate, but it's also really striking when you're in direct light or out in the sun. And these particular iridescent flakes really complement the base nicely, and it just creates the most dreamy, ethereal polish ever. So comparing it to the previous polish, this one's a slight bit more purple, whereas I think the other one was a pinkier lilac. So here it is in 2 coats plus top coat. As you can see, the hollow is quite rainbowy, and those flakes are just the perfect accent. And here we have Lucky Lilac, which features a champagne holographic micro glitter mix in a lilac curly base. So yet again, a really nice formula. It builds up really nicely in 2 coats. These little glitters are just so sweet. I really love the way the gold complements the purple. Yellow and gold, no, it's yellow and purple that are complementary colors. So I guess that's why the gold works so well with this shade of lilac. And these are really quite holographic. However, they do, as you can see here, dry down with a bit of texture. So you definitely want a good thick glossy top coat, maybe even 2 layers of top coat, depending on what kind of top coat you're using. So this is it in 2 coats plus top coat, and the hollow is just really nice and quite rainbowy, as you can see. Here we have Once and Floral, I guess. This one features turquoise metallic flakies in a cool toned pale lilac crelly base. So this one is one of my favorites. I really love the combination of the turquoise flakes and the base. Oddly enough, it reminds me of toothpaste, but I really like that. And there's something sort of like 80s about it, and a really, maybe it's late 80s, early 90s. It's just really cool combo. I really like it. And as you can see, the formula is really great, really smooth, but I still recommend glossy top coat. And it's just a really nice, cool toned lilac. So here it is in 2 coats plus top coat. And here we have Flower Power, which features sea green, emerald, and moss green metallic glitters in a lilac crelly base. So this one, obviously with the actual glitters, will be difficult to remove compared to the other polishes, just because they are actual glitters, so they'll stick to your nail a little bit more. But as you can see, the formula is fantastic. It's not streaky at all. You get a ton of glitters without having to fish around or anything in just 2 coats. But you're definitely going to want a very good thick glossy top coat or 2 layers of top coat, depending on what top coat you're using. And I am using the KB Shimmer Clearly on top coat, which I will link or I'll write down in the description for anyone who's curious, though I would recommend 2 layers of this one if you were to use the KB Shimmer top coat. And here we have Blossom Buddies, which features fuchsia, aqua, lilac, and lavender metallic glitters in a lilac crelly base. So this one is just like spring in a bottle. It's really quite a sweet mix of glitter colors, and as you can see, the base is just so pretty. I love how perfectly it builds up. I mean, even in 1 coat, it's kind of perfect, but in 2 coats, you get the perfect amount of glitter, perfect coverage with the base, and once you apply your top coat and smooth it all out, you just get the cutest little crelly manicure for your nails. So here it is in 2 coats plus top coat. So this one is called Stamped in Lilac, and it is the 1 coat lilac cream in the collection, which just pay close attention as I apply this. Like, that is the most opaque, perfectly formulated pastel I have ever used in my life. I think I'm going to throw out all of my other lilac creams because none of them cover like this. Like, that's 1 coat. It's completely flawless. This one is even opaque over black, so it's perfect for stamping. And it's honestly perfect for a fast manicure if you just want something in 1 coat plus top coat to go. This would be it. I really love the shade of lilac, and once again, I'm just completely shocked by how non-streaky, easy to apply, and perfectly formulated this one is. So here we have 2 of the glitter polish add-ons. So they're not a part of the I Love Lilac collection, but you can purchase them once that collection is available. This one is called Best Buds Forever, and it features fuchsia, lilac, and lavender metallic glitters, as well as turquoise holographic glitters in a clear base. You can use it as a topper, as I have over Stamped in Lilac, or really any base, or you could build it up to full opacity, which I will show on my ring finger, which is rarely shown on this channel. So here it is. You can see the glitters are really nice. They twinkle really nicely, and I thought this one had really good coverage. Obviously I have short nails, but I think it'll cover for most people in 2 coats. I mean, when it comes to glitters like this, unless you sponge them on, which I have no idea how to do, you're never going to get like total opacity, but it's pretty close. And here we have the other glitter add-on, which is Lilac Fields Forever. This one features sea green, emerald, and moss green, lilac, and lavender metallic glitters in a clear base. So I'm once again showing it over Stamped in Lilac. So this is it in 1 coat and then top coat. So I will say that obviously when you add a glitter topper, it makes polish more difficult to remove, and I would recommend a really thick glitter top coat for these, just because it's glitter right on the top layer of your nail and you want it to smooth out, so you'll need a good glitter friendly top coat. And here is this one on its own. I think the glitters were just a slight bit less dense than Best Buds Forever. So this one didn't look as opaque for whatever reason in 2 coats, but I didn't want to do 3 because my poor little nail, it would just look too chunky on my short little nail. but I was happy with it in 2 coats, as you are going to see. It's really sparkly and really pretty. Like I always say, painted polish has such an incredible formula. It like glides on your nail. It's honestly perfection. So if I had to pick my favorites, I would say I Lilac You a lot is just so pretty. I love how delicate the hollow is. I really like how the pink flakes work in this base. I think it's a really beautiful contrast. And I also really like For Once and Floral, For Once and For All. That one is just really pretty. I guess it's actually For Once and Floral, but it's, you know, it's a pun. Anyway, I think that one's really pretty as well. So let me know in the comments which of these you like best. Let me know if you're planning to pick any of them up. Hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye!